You're watching Sakshi Manasakshi. My name is Shweta Karnati, and welcome to the show Divastu Graha Shastra. As always, we brought an interesting and enlightening topic today for you to discuss, and it is nothing but the influence of goddess Lakshmi in the terms of Vastu. So, to talk about this topic, we have Dr. Deepika Sangi Gupta with us. So, without any delay, let's begin the show. Hello, Deepika ji.
Hello, Shweta. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good.
So, Deepika, we've been listening, we heard so many stories, and everybody do believe that Goddess Lakshmi plays a vital role in everybody's life. I mean,
Yeah.
without any doubt. So, how
Yeah.
is it important in terms of Vastu?
See, in Vastu, we consider not only in the Vastu, but in according to the Hindu tradition, we don't consider just one type of Lakshmi. It is said that the goddess Lakshmi, then Mahalakshmi. So, it is usually the 8 types of Lakshmis. It is not just one. And, the Lakshmi not only, bestows you with the finance, but also with, the patience, the children, everything is with the blessing of goddess Lakshmi. One school of thought says this, and according to Hindu tradition also we say. So there are 8 types of Lakshmis, and those 8 Lakshmis play their vital role in Vastu Shastra, especially in the terms of spirituality.
Wow. So, as you said, we talk about Ashtalakshmis in detail, but can you please brief about how vital it is, how important it is to follow certain steps in Vastu point to maintain that blessing of Goddess Lakshmi?
See, first of all, the Lakshmi will stay where the house is very much neat and clean. So keep the house neat and clean to have the blessings of Goddess Lakshmi. Then the second thing, everybody should be having patience in the house, should speak a nice language with each other. Whatever positivity we can create in the house to get the blessings of the Goddess Lakshmi. So she stays where the things are nice, neat and clean, where the intentions are good. There only, any kind of god, whether it's goddess Lakshmi, whether any other god, they will only stay where the things are good, where the things are pure.
Wow. So, as we are going to talk about Ashtalakshmis, so can we start talking about starting with Aishwarya Lakshmi?
Okay, so see, first of all, let me tell you all the names of the 8 Lakshmis. That would be helpful. So Aishwarya Lakshmi, Dhanya Lakshmi, Adi Lakshmi, and then Dhairya Lakshmi, then Gaja Lakshmi, then Vijaya Lakshmi, then Dhan Lakshmi, then Santan Lakshmi. So these are the actual 8 types of Lakshmis. And now starting with the Aishwarya Lakshmi. See, Aishwarya Lakshmi reside in the east of the house. We have like 4 main directions: east, west, north, south, and then the 4 main cardinal directions, that is northeast, southeast, southwest, and northwest. So, Aishwarya Lakshmi, she stays in the east of the house. See, east is basically our, social connections, our good reputation in the society, because east is the direction of Lord Sun. So you know what Lord Sun do today? Only whatever the visible god is, only Lord Sun is the visible god. So Lord Sun gives us, that social recognition, that power, because Sun is considered as the king in astrology also. So if Aishwarya Lakshmi is blessing us, then the family makes good reputation in the society. The family has good social connections in the society, and we make this good social connections when our attitude is also good in the society, right? If we are doing something bad, or like you might have heard that because of children doing something bad, the whole reputation got spoiled. Or
Right.
this family was used to be like the kings in the past, but suddenly a downfall came and they all lost everything. And when we lose anything in the society now, then people don't try to even connect with us, right? And that is a big cause of depression also. Like if somebody who is multimillionaire and he gets bankrupt or something, then they lose their reputation in the society, and then people also don't want to connect to them. That also creates a lot of disturbance mentally and emotionally. So Aishwarya Lakshmi, if Aishwarya Lakshmi is happy, then she blesses the family with that good reputation, with that social recognition. And if it is not, then definitely the family gets a bad name in the society.
Right. So, you're saying the east part of the house is where the Aishwarya Lakshmi
Yeah,
resides.
yeah. In the eastern part of the house, the Aishwarya Lakshmi resides.
Wow. And we will come to the second Lakshmi, that is Dhanya Lakshmi. See, for everybody, food is very important,
Yeah.
all the amenities like clothing and shelter, maybe it comes the secondary, but food is something which is very much important for everybody. So
Yeah.
can you talk about Dhanya Lakshmi?
See, in earlier times, actually, the food used to be the main source of money, and it used to be the barter system in the society, right? When this Vastu Shastra was written thousands of years ago, then food used to be the main income of the family. So, a family's reputation is judged, a family's financial position used to be judged by the food they have in their house, the grains they have there in their house. So, especially a room was made in earlier times to store the grains, right? So this is called Dhanya Lakshmi. Dhanya means dhan. So in earlier times, the dhan used to be that finance that is used to be the grains you have in that storage, right? But in today's time, the dhan also refers to the finance, the liquid cash also. So the Dhanya Lakshmi resides in the southeast of the house. The southeast of the house is actually governed by the planet Venus, and Venus is the significator of all the lavish things in your life, for all the materialistic things in your life. So if southeast is good, if Venus in the horoscope is good, then Dhanya Lakshmi give the blessings to the family. And again, in the terms of food also, and the second thing, in the terms of liquidity of the cash, or you can say materialistic possessions, or even because it is the zone of the Venus, so it also governs the love among the husband and wife. So the Dhanya Lakshmi, if happy, then blesses the family with all these things, with the food, good food supplies, and moreover with the better cash liquidity and materialistic possessions.
So by this, you mean to say, in these days we don't really store, food or grains like in the older days. So you're saying, can we arrange a pantry in such a way that where we usually put the groceries, or you know,
Yeah,
mm,
usually in Vastu, we say the southeast is the direction because it's a fire zone. So, southeast is the direction of the kitchen. So, usually the food in earlier times was stored in these directions only, in the southeast, in the southern side of southeast or the south. So, food was stored in that direction in earlier times. But today, in the modern times, it is not easy to have always the kitchen in the southeast of the house. That is why we need to do some remedies so that we always get the blessings of Dhanya Lakshmi.
wow. Okay. And Deepika, can we talk about Adi Lakshmi? How can we get her blessing?
See, Adi Lakshmi, she, resides in the south of the house. So the south of the house is something related to your wealth, your relaxation. See, nowadays we not only inherit wealth, cash, jewels from our ancestors, but we also inherit the culture. We also inherit, the family values. See, see, if somebody Sharma, then the family, though the person becomes 90-year-old, he will keep his surname as Sharma only. This shows that this person is belonging to this family, whether it's Gupta, whether it's Reddy, whatever. But it shows that yes, the person belongs to this particular family, right? So, why we are born in such families? It is something related to our past birth karmas that we are born in such a family. So, everything is pre-decided. That is why it is said that, you are getting born in such a such family with such a such parents, with getting blessing of such a spouse, such brothers, sisters. So that is why it is said that everything is predestined. So what happens that, the Adi Lakshmi resides in the south. When Adi Lakshmi blesses the family, then the children of the house, they don't inherit only wealth, cash, jewels, but they also inherit those strong family values, those strong family bonding also,
Okay.
which is very
And
much important.
right. That is more important than in this
Yeah.
present society. It is very much important.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, the south also belongs to the direction of Yama. So, when the Adi Lakshmi is blessing you, then also the god Yama, the god of death, does not create any, unnatural deaths or something in the family.
Okay.
So, it is that important.
Oh. So, how can you say the to maintain or to get the blessings of Dhairya Lakshmi in the house, which is very much important for
Yeah, and
every.
in today's time, it's really very much important, right? So, okay, so see, Dhairya Lakshmi, as Dhairya suggests, Dhairya means that wisdom, that patience. If you have a lot of money, let's say you one the person, the everybody in the family is very beautiful, have a lot of money, but still if they don't have patience, they are fighting on the small small things, and then there is no peace in the house, then there is no happiness, then there is no joy in the house. Though you are highly educated, though you have a lot of money, but if there is no patience and wisdom, then there is no use of being in that family, right? So there Lakshmi resides in the southwest of the house. Southwest of the house is very, very important zone of the house. It is governed by Rahu and Ketu, the southern node and the northern node. And these nodes, as we all know, that if they are disturbed in the horoscope, they can really create lots and lots of up and down. So, Dhairya Lakshmi, it means wisdom, it means patience, and to run the family for a longer period of time, to have that bonding in the family, to have that love in the family, we need to have the blessings of the Dhairya Lakshmi. If everybody in the house has that wisdom, that patience, so even if you don't have money, even if you don't have anything in the house, still the family survives, right? But if you have best of everything and you don't have that wisdom, that patience, you don't have that character in you, then though you have everything, still you are lonely by heart, right? So the Dhairya Lakshmi, she resides in the southwest of the house, and then she works, in coordination with the Santan Lakshmi also, which we will discuss afterwards. But yeah, Dhairya Lakshmi is one of the very important Lakshmis, and she's in the southwest of the house. And southwest is a very crucial zone because it belongs to Rahu and Ketu. And moreover, if Dhairya Lakshmi is missing in the house, then it can really break the family. You might have heard that people saying that, it's been years I have not talked to my brother, it's been years I have not talked to my parents. So that is actually the missing of Dhairya Lakshmi. Actually, the blessings of Dhairya Lakshmi is missing from the house.
Okay. And in every house, most of the house, even in southern India or anyway, the people who believe in gods, we see Gajalakshmi photographs, right at the entrance of your houses. So, can you please brief about Gajalakshmi's blessings?
See, Gajalakshmi is one of the very important Lakshmis. And, the Gajalakshmi is like, she has the power of all the 8 Lakshmis in her. The Gajalakshmi resides in the west of the house. And she is very, very powerful Lakshmi. She can bless you with everything, with Aishwarya Lakshmi, the powers of Dhanya Lakshmi, Dhanya Lakshmi, Adi Lakshmi, Dhairya Lakshmi. So, the Gajalakshmi is very important. And the Gajalakshmi also, she has the elephant called Anjan. So she's always sitting on the elephant Anjan, and she can bless the family. West is a very important direction. West is governed by the planet Saturn, and the west is for your children, for your creativity, for your profits, for your happiness, for your journal joy. So west is very, very important direction, and usually anything in the west helps out. Like if we say the kitchen in the northeast is not good, but in the west you can keep the shoes, you can have the kitchen, you can have the bedroom. So west is a zone which is very safe to use. You can make anything in the west of the house, and that is all acceptable. So the west is very, very important zone, and Gajalakshmi resides over there. The thing which you said that at the entrance of the house we see the picture of a Gajalakshmi, which is not right. Just see the exact zoning of the picture. If you really want to have the blessings of Gajalakshmi, then keep the picture of Gajalakshmi in the silver frame in the west of the house. So hardly matters whether that zone is falling in the back of the house or right or left, hardly matters, but just keep the picture where her actual zone is, which is the west of the house. So if Gajalakshmi, if Gajalakshmi is not blessing the family, then definitely the family goes through lot of up and down. Then they face all the problems of all the 8 Lakshmis.
You're saying you have to frame the Gajalakshmi's photo in a silver color frame, is it?
Yeah, in the silver color frame. That would be the bit.
And on the west side of the wall.
In the west side of the wall, yeah. Because the color of the frame also plays a lot of importance. Yeah. It is just like that. You can enhance the energies. You can keep it in the golden frame also, in a black frame also, whatever. But if you keep it in a silver frame, you definitely enhance the energies, because every zone has its own colors, every zone has its own elements. So if we use the the elements according to the zone, then that definitely enhance the energies of the house. Like west is the zone of space element, and if we keep the silver frame over there, it enhances the energies.
Okay. And
Yeah.
as see, whatever we do in life, success is very much important. Without
Yeah.
success, whatever we do, it doesn't really matter much. So, how do we get that success? Can you talk about Vijaya Lakshmi?
Okay, so Vijaya Lakshmi. Vijaya Lakshmi actually, as the name suggests, Vijaya means the success, the winning of the thing. So the Vijaya Lakshmi resides in the northwest of the house. The northwest is actually the direction of moon. And see, moon is in astrology, we say mother. Mother is what? Mother is actually the female who gives you unconditional love. The mother is the female who carries you in your womb for 9 months unconditionally, and then loves you. She is your first teacher also. So what matter it may be, whatever mistake you have done, but the mother always forgives you, right? And the mother will always be in a support of a child, whatever wrong or right he or she has done. So northwest is actually the zone of that support, that unconditional support. So the Vijaya Lakshmi resides in that zone, in the zone of Mother Moon. So if Vijaya Lakshmi is happy with you, if Vijaya Lakshmi is blessing you, then definitely the family gets the support as and when and whatever kind of support the family needs. Sometimes you have seen that family might be needing some financial support, or there is some or the other frictions in the family, then they need the support of some elders who can sit and arbitrate among them. Or sometimes you need some other kind of support also. Sometimes even the family needs support to get the wedding materialized. Like if somebody is looking for a girl or a boy for the family, they need the support of the society to tell them a good match for their children. So at the time of the job, you again need a support, you again want some mentors who can guide you. At the time of education, you again need a support, so somebody can guide you what to pick, when to pick, what right courses are for you, what universities are good. So there can be any kind of support. So whenever and whatever kind of support if somebody wants, then the Vijaya Lakshmi provides that support, because it is again a mother. It is in the zone of the mother. And as I said, that the mother gives you unconditional love. Like whatever, like if a mother is sick or something, but if the child comes and say, I want to have this, she will get up and she'll cook for the child, right? This is what the mother's nature is. So the Vijaya Lakshmi plays out that role. Whatever support a person wants from anywhere, she will be providing with that support at that point of time. And getting the right support at right time in today's time is very much important.
Yeah. Yes. And how can we get the blessings of Dhanalakshmi?
So Dhanalakshmi resides in the north. North is a zone of Mercury. So Mercury is actually, considered as the prince in the astrological family. So if this Dhanalakshmi is, blessing the family, then the family gets the opportunity to earn, right at the right time and right amount of a thing. So if Dhanalakshmi is happy, then the family gets the right opportunities. The family picks up, the children in the family picks the right profession. Sometimes you have seen that the somebody keeps on studying for so long and then they end up into a profession which they are not liking, right? And sometimes they are performing their best, but still they are not getting the opportunities. Sometimes it happens that I get so many calls that the children, the parents call me that my son or daughter is in middle of this course, they have already put 3 to 4 years, they have already put so much money, and now they want to skip out. So the Dhan Lakshmi gives you that wisdom, gives you that intelligence to pick the right things, right opportunities at right time for the better professional growth.
Mm-hmm.
And as it is referred the dhan, so definitely it gives you it blesses the family with the wealth also, wealth and opportunities.
And can you talk about Santana Lakshmi? The blessing of her is very much important for every woman.
Yeah.
So,
See, Santan Lakshmi resides in the northeast of the house. Northeast is the zone of Jupiter, and Jupiter is again in the astrological family is, it's like a guru, is like blesses you with a good family life, with good children. So if Jupiter in the horoscope is, either debilitated or is combust or have some negative aspect on it, then the couple might face the problem of conceiving or getting a child, or there can be abortions also. So, Santan Lakshmi is one of the most important Lakshmis because, the family completes after, you are blessed with a child. So that is why Santan Lakshmi, and it resides in the northeast of the house. So if the northeast of the house is clean, clear, if the northeast of the house is properly utilized as per the Vastu also, then the family gets the blessings of a Santan, of a children. And, the family is completed once you have the children. Like a female also gets, that, what should I say? The female also, yeah, that after, she becomes a mother. So the Santan Lakshmi resides in the northeast of the house.
So what I want to ask is, all these Lakshmis, are they like interconnected or they have their own significances, right? So
Yeah.
how to get the blessings of all together?
See, all these Lakshmis, they work in their cardinal direction. Like the Lakshmi residing in the northeast, which is Santan Lakshmi, works with the Lakshmi residing in the southwest, which is again Dhairya Lakshmi. See, the Santan Lakshmi and Dhairya Lakshmi, they both work together. So how they work, Dhairya Lakshmi is for your patience, for wisdom, and the Santan Lakshmi is like completing the family. So you really need that Dhairya Lakshmi, that wisdom, that patience, that unconditional love to have, the blessings of the Santan Lakshmi. Similarly, if you are blessed with the Santan Lakshmi, then you again need the Dhairya Lakshmi, because to run the family, you have to be very patient, and, you have to be that wisdom inside you. Similarly, the Aishwarya Lakshmi, she works with the Gaja Lakshmi. See, Gaja Lakshmi again, Aishwarya Lakshmi is in the east of the house and the Gaja Lakshmi is in the west of the house. So Aishwarya Lakshmi and Gaja Lakshmi, they both work together with each other. Once Gaja Lakshmi can, again bless the family with all kinds of Lakshmis, very, very powerful. So once you have good home, good finance, good, that nature, everybody in the family is pure and pious, then definitely you are going to make good social impact. Then definitely the family is going to have a good social recognition also. If everybody is fighting in the family, if everybody is, somebody's bad character or is characterless in the family or something like that, or not having good finances, then definitely you won't be having that reputation in the society. So the Aishwarya Lakshmi and the Gaj Lakshmi, they both work together with each other. The next is again the Dhanya Lakshmi, which resides in the northeast of the house, and the Vijay Lakshmi. They both work, in coordination with each other. Because see, the Dhanya Lakshmi is again, as I said, that you don't only inherit that jewels or not only wealth, cash, but you also inherit that family values, right? And those family values really supports you in all times, right? Though what may come, if the family is having the strong bonding, if the family is having that good moral values, social values, that one, not today, maybe your time is bad, not today, but at the end of the day, you will definitely get the recognition, okay? And you will definitely get that support. See, if 1 or 2% in the family, like this is the time of coronavirus also, so if anybody is depressed or something, but if the family is standing in the support, then that person has, the hopes that yes, not today, but tomorrow definitely it will be my day. So these two Lakshmis work in the coordination with each other. So similarly, all these Lakshmis work with each other. Then the yeah, we have completed, I think, yeah, all the 4 directions. Yeah. Yeah.
So, it's my personal question. See,
Yeah.
especially in the Western country, where we Indians come here and we purchase houses. Not all the time that we get to choose a perfect Vastu house. It's very rare circumstances that we can find a perfectly structured or Vastu house. There are most of the friends or anybody else who's buying any house which hasn't doesn't have a good or perfect Vastu. Like I saw houses having southwest kitchens and southeast bedrooms, like that. So buying these kind of houses, is it like sabotaging with the blessings of goddesses?
No, I would not say, but yes, it depends. See, like the southeast bedroom, it is a good bedroom. Just use the very, very light pink color in that bedroom, and then a couple can stay over there. It is a very good zone. It is a zone of the Venus. Venus is known as for, the love, the harmony, the intimacy among the partners. So that is a good zone. A couple can reside over there. Children above 16, 17 years also can reside over there. But yes, the southwest kitchen is definitely something to worry about. And as you said that we Indians come here and then we pick the houses and everything. So just see the entrance of the house. That is very much important. And then don't get into very dark colors. If you want to have the blessings of Goddess Lakshmi, just go for very light colors, very pastel colors throughout the house. So that also enhance the energies. That also enhance the positivity of the house. And moreover, as I said that like in the east, it is Aishwarya Lakshmi. So, just try this thing that, don't keep any negative paintings in the house. Like I have seen people keep a lot of Ganeshas everywhere. They keep a lot of Buddha everywhere. So see, Buddha is actually what? Buddha is like, the calmness inside you, the wisdom inside you, the patience inside you, right? So if you keep in the southwest of the house, or if you keep in the south of the house the Buddha statue, that is okay. But don't keep anywhere which are the zones which give you energy, because then your energies will go down. So to have the blessings of all these 8 Lakshmis, keep the house very much clean, clear. Then the moral values should be there in the family. Otherwise, one or the two Lakshmi will be missing. As I said, the Dhairya Lakshmi especially, she is the very much. So, just keep the house clean and clear. Don't keep negative paintings. People used to put the paintings like a girl crying or some Mahabharat scene. So don't keep all such paintings in the house. Though it may be very, very expensive, but just throw them out, garbage them out.
Okay. And so finally, about the Ashtalakshmi's blessings, is there any tips or tricks that that we can follow, to maintain the blessings of the goddess?
Okay, so first of all, put the picture of Gaja Lakshmi in the west, because Gaja Lakshmi is very, very strong Lakshmi. She has the power of all the 8 Lakshmis. And when you keep the Gaja Lakshmi in the west of the house, a picture again in the silver frame, then you get the blessings of the goddess. And then keep the northeast of the house very much clean to have the blessings of all the 8 Lakshmis. Just get a very, very light green color paint or a white color paint in the northeast of the house. Don't get it painted like red. Don't put red mats over there in the northeast of the house. Red, pink, orange, purple, all these colors should be avoided in the northeast of the house. Just keep things which are yellow or yellow flowers. And then also don't keep artificial flowers in the house. They also, stuck the energies. Yeah. Always keep the fresh flowers. If you cannot keep, then don't keep the flowers. Only according to the Vastu, we allow only the red artificial flowers in the southeast of the house. Otherwise, the artificial flowers should not be kept in the house. See, artificially, anything is not that positive, right? Whatever you get as a natural thing is something else. So one thing is this, and then the northeast is very important corner. Just keep all the yellow things or light lemon color or, something related to white over there. If possible, try to make your temple in the northeast of the house. And while doing the puja, you can be facing either east or west of the house. Both are equally good. So these are the very simple tips which I'm telling that as a layman, anybody can use it to, to have the blessings of the goddess Lakshmi.
And it was very informative, I can say, Deepika Sanghi Gupta ji. And anything you want to say, for as a gist of this episode to the audience?
I would say that, all the 8 Lakshmis are important. People only work for the, the Dhana Lakshmi. So all the 8 Lakshmis are very, very important to have the happy and the prosperous life. So try to keep all the zones of the house neat and clean. And people really make their house a mess. When I go for the Vastu visits, at times, I get shocked when I see their basements and, attics and basements. So keep whatever you have not used from past 5 years, you won't be using in another 5 to 10 years. So if you have good clothes, donate them. Somebody else will at least wear it. And, The another one point is that try to feed the poor people as and whenever it is possible for you. It brings lot of blessings of the goddess Lakshmi, and it not only brings the blessings of goddess Lakshmi, but it also brings, a good karma theory for you. So, many of the sins get washed away. So just, feed the poor people, like it's winter season. So whatever charity you can do for the poor people, like giving them blankets or giving them food or giving them hot tea or coffee, just do that whenever and whatever is possible for you.
And in this particular situation that we all are facing, the COVID timing, it is very much important for all of us to even help and support each and others. People like homeless and everybody.
Just say thanks to God. I say, if you have food in your plate, if you have roof on your top, if you have clothes, if you have footwear in your leg, just say thanks to God. Be thankful to the Lord. Maybe what sins you have done in the past, and still He has been so merciful. So just, pay your gratitude to the God. Always live in the gratitude. The gratitude should be the attitude.
Thank you so much, Pritika ji. It was very wonderful having you on the show, and I really enjoyed today's episode. Talking. Usually we talk about Goddess Lakshmi as one. These days even women are wearing jewelry like Ashtalakshmi collection and all that. I mean, I shouldn't that now. But people are actually trying to know the importance of Ashtalakshmis in our day-to-day lives, and especially in the terms of Vastu. Thank you so much for the information that you shared with us, and it was very enlightening. Thank you so much for having me on the show.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Rekha.
So, viewers, this is the topic of today, the blessings of Lakshmis, the Ashtalakshmis in the house, and how to maintain your house to have the blessing of these goddess. And I hope you all enjoyed the show, and please practice the tips and tricks that Deepika ji gave us today, maintaining the house clean and putting all the unwanted stuff away, and please keep the light colors inside the wall paintings and all, and definitely you will have blessings of Goddess Lakshmi if you have a good and clear heart, for sure. And this is the episode today, and I hope you all enjoyed it. This is Shweta signing off for now. Bye bye.